Hello, y'all. I'm back. I did take a little break from content creation. Hold up, before that. What's going on, y'all? It's J-Bone, and yes, I am chosen. We back with another video. Recently, I'm not gonna lie, I've been discouraged, you know. As a chosen one of the mistakes I usually make is thinking that life is gonna come to me easy, and that even though I do go through hardships, it's not gonna be as hard as before. Like, because I'm growing up, it's gonna get easier. But you start to understand more stuff when you grow up, so it actually, in a way, becomes harder. Like, and it's kind of like a paradox, because the more you gain, the more you gain, the more you are able to understand. The more you understand, the more you are able to feel, both positively and negatively. So, I just feel it very deep. I'm not gonna lie, I have been suffering lately. But I've been chilling, I've been watching videos, I just been going in and out, trying to find a cure. But yeah, I've been discouraged. I feel lost. And even when I'm doing what I love, like playing basketball or working out, I feel a dread. You feel what I'm saying? Well, basketball I have not an excuse. I do have an explanation for that. Bro, I don't play inside a gym. Most times I play basketball is outside, and it's July, bro. The sun is beaming. So I feel it on my back every day, and I'm just trying to play at full capacity, but I'm so tired. And coupled with that is the anxiety and the thoughts in my head of, oh, you're not good enough. Look at the shot you just missed. Look at this. That's just an example, though. But that made me come to a realization. You see, I do have a problem with letting go. I'm aware that I can get too cooped into the past, but I can also get too cooped up in the future. So, with that being said, I did a little more explanation on myself. I sat in silence, and I'm like, what's going on? And I realized, bro, it's hard for me to let go of the past. Like, when I fuck up, and I fuck up a lot, but when I do fuck up, it just sits with me for a while. And even though I do, like, forget the instance, I don't forget the emotions it made me feel after realizing. So I'm just in this state of racking up these negative experiences, and I never really learned how to let them go. Also, with the future, because of my past, I tend to look at my future and be like, how is this gonna work out? How is this gonna work out? How is that gonna work out? And I get too cooped up. And so I feel the only remedy for that is staying in the present moment, not worrying about past or not worrying about past or future, just worrying about what's right in front of you. Meditation is the best way to do that. Focusing on a certain object for a long period of time. I've been doing that. And I came to the realization that I do have fear, whether I want to admit it or not. But I no longer have that fear. There is this fear of changing And I want to change, but my subconscious does not. I know that in order to be great, yes, I will be great. But in order to be great, I have to go through drastic change. Like, the person I am right now, it's still gonna be me, but it's gonna be a whole different perspective on life and on my journey itself. And there's a hidden fear in that. But I know I do not need to fear. I'm watching all these people famous, and I'm looking at their energy. They just feel different. Like, I know they did not grow up their whole life like that. Like, they somehow in some way had to make a change in their life. They had to realize that the way they were living wasn't working. Whether it was easy or not is up to them. But for me, I know that I am not going through anything. It is simply my perspective on it. And once I change that perspective, I will thrive. And I realize I do not need to fear. I have the Most High on my side. Like, what is there to worry about? The highest form of creation realizes my potential. So why do I need to worry? And see, a lot of people get caught up in that fear. They sit and they meddle. But I realize that every day I have potential. I realize that every day I can make myself better. Even if it's 1%, even if it's 0.5%. It's whatever percentage. But it doesn't matter, because I realize and I know I'm getting better. So with that being said, I realize that fear is always and will always be an option. It's not something I have to choose.
Well, I thought you was out here smoking, boy. I've been telling you.
Yeah, one of my coworkers came up. But I hope y'all have a good one. Take this message, apply it to yourself if you need to. I'm overcoming my discouragement, and I'm definitely overcoming my fear. I do not need to fear. So yeah, could have said it in better words, but it's me, so I don't care. I'll see y'all. Peace.